forward bay parking to the right. Check it's safe to do so and pull up on the correct side of the road, looking about a third of the way in a bay. You will end up in the next bay. Check it's safe to do so and move off slowly on full right lock. Nice and slow. As you enter the bay, straighten up, adjust if necessary, and don't go too deep. To do it to the left, you must pull up a bit wide. Again, look about a third of the way in a bay. You will end up in the next bay. Move off slowly on full left lock when it's safe to do so. Watch for cars coming up your left. Nice and slow. Straighten up as you enter the bay. Again, don't go too deep. Reversing in to the left. Pull up, looking in the middle of a bay. When it's safe to do so, move off on full right lock. Achieve roughly a 45-degree angle and straighten up. Check it's safe to do so. Reverse on full left lock. Nice and slow. Become almost straight, then briskly straighten up and adjust as necessary within the bay. You may lower your left door mirror, but don't stare in it. Watch you don't go too deep. And stop. Lovely. When it's safe to do so, take up position in the middle of the road. This will allow you to reverse into a bay to the left or the right without scraping the car you're reversing around. Reverse in a straight line until your head is just behind a line, shown here by the cone. You will end up in the third bay from the line. When it's safe, move off slowly and apply full left lock. Keep up good observations throughout the exercise. Mostly looking left because you're going left. When your car enters the bay, decide when to straighten up. Bring the car in enough but not too much. Straighten up if necessary. Consider a forward shunt if required. It's a very similar exercise to the right. Pull up in the middle of the road and reverse again until your head is just behind a line. Again, shown here by the position of the traffic cone. Once again, you will end up in the third bay away from the line. Move off slowly when it's safe to do so on full right lock. Checking all round. As you enter the bay, decide when to straighten up. Straighten up brisk. Reverse in deep enough, but not too deep. Keep up good all-round observations and don't go in too far. Consider a forward shunt only if required. To parallel park, pull up alongside the vehicle ahead of the space, about roughly a door's width from it. Check all round and when it's safe to do so, reverse until the end of the vehicle is roughly halfway along the near side rear window. If you can't see the end of the other vehicle because it's facing the wrong way and the bonnet is low, try lining up your head to the vehicle's door mirror. The space is to your left, so when it's safe to do so, move off on full left lock. Achieve roughly a 45-degree angle. Stop, assess your position, check all round, and then move off on full right lock. Looking out the back window, watch the car coming in. When you're almost straight, check all round, make sure it's safe to continue, especially for pedestrians crossing behind you, and move off and straighten up. Adjust your position as necessary, but complete the manoeuvre within 2 car lanes. Open up no more than tyres and tar. Consider a forward shunt. The highway code states that you must not park on a road at night facing against the direction of traffic flow. If, however, you choose to do it during the day, be aware that when it's time to move off, your view of opposing traffic will be restricted by the parked cars in front of you. Therefore, Consider reversing first of all to improve your view of opposing traffic. On your test, you could be asked to pull up on the right and reverse for at least a couple of car lanes before moving off again. Check all round during your reversing, but mostly look out the back window. But frequently check your right blind spot check for folk emerging from driveways and paths, etc. Observe well before moving off again, especially your left blind spot check. Others may emerge from side streets, etc. or driveways. Consider a left signal for moving off when it's safe to do so. I did in this instance as there was a parked car nearby with people in it. Return to your own side of the road as soon as it's safe.